And written there was fear. Lead the way, then. We'd only walked a few blocks when music filled the air. Mike looked back at me a few times, worry written across his face. It had taken weeks to convince him I'd turned on the gentleman, even longer to get him to agree to help me. No doubt he was questioning his decision now. We turned the corner, and a plain square building lit from within stood out against the dark of the others. A sign reading Duke's Bar glowed brightly above the door. My heart rate kicked up, pumping adrenaline through my veins. I wasn't delusional. This wasn't a safe plan. Hell, it wasn't even a smart plan. Mike froze beside me, and I tilted my head toward the entrance, gesturing for him to get a move on. He took a deep breath and approached the guard manning the door. The guard was shorter than me, with a medium frame, but it was his neon green face mask that caught my attention. I was in enemy territory now. The guard swung his gun up and pointed it directly at my face. "Who the fuck is this?" Mike was fast to answer. "New recruit." The green mask guy looked me over. My jaw clenched as I held back the desire to pull out my own gun. I needed to play it cool. They were unlikely to trust me if I started shooting up their guys. "That true? You want in?" I just stared at him, eyes narrowed. He wasn't ranked high enough to make the call. I smirked. "You should probably call your boss. Wouldn't want to get yourself in trouble." The guy glared back at me for a few seconds before pulling out his phone and sending a quick text. His phone vibrated with an almost instant reply, and I held my breath. "Damn," the guy muttered, like he was surprised. He pulled the door wide, nodding us inside. Before I could get a good look at the room, he ushered us into an empty coat closet. Well, at least I made it inside. We stood in complete silence until the door opened again. I blinked against the sudden change in light. A man in a red neon mask stepped out from behind the guard. "Well, look what we got here," he said more clearly than I would have expected with the mask in the way. It felt like my skin tightened, caging me in. The new man wasn't some lackey. The way he held himself practically screamed boss. I was face to face with one of the leaders of the Trilogy. My body screamed at me to get the hell out of here, and it took everything in me to tamp down my fight instinct. Mike piped up from beside me. "He wants to join. He's a big fish, I swear. He's good for information." The red-masked man's voice came out harsh. "I know exactly who the fuck he is. What I don't understand is how you were stupid enough to bring him here." Mike sucked in a breath and flinched beside me. "He's good. I'll vouch for him." I could almost hear the smile through the red mask. "Mike, you were never very bright." Before I could react, a loud bang ricocheted off the walls, and Mike's blood splattered my pants as a bullet pierced through his thigh. I jumped back, gun already in my hand, pointed at the red-masked man. "What the fuck?" I barked, breath caught in my chest. The man, hidden behind the mask, laughed, exactly like Heath Ledger in The Joker. Nothing light about it. "If his dad wasn't an asset, I'd have shot him in the head." Fuck. I was in serious fucking shit. My heart pounded in my chest so hard it felt like it was seconds away from breaking through my ribs. Images of Ray flashed through my mind. I wished I'd kissed her deeper, longer. Just one more taste. The boss's gun lowered to my heart. "You got no idea how many people we have around you. If we wanted you dead, you'd already be buried." I looked down at Mike. Blood pooled around his foot, and he grunted as he gripped his leg. "Why? Why did you shoot me?" "Mike was right about something. You're valuable to us, little fish. That is, if we believe you've actually flipped sides." His gun raised until it pointed between my eyes. "I don't fucking believe you. You've got 5 seconds to change my mind." The pulse of my blood rushed through my ears. Nico was never supposed to lead us anyway, and he's doing a shit job of it. He's too soft, too afraid of war since his brother died. The man lowered his gun. "Prove it. Bring us the O'Rourke girl."